Hello and welcome back to my Terra Invicta run. Last time we took off when we were consolidating America and we're going to finish it up now. All the wars have been declared and afterwards we are doing a small consolidation phase to prepare the next step, which is going to be the African Union. This is going to take some time because we also have to invest into a lot of countries, push probably some space programs and so on. So that's going to be much slower than the American expansion at least. But we are up to 225 MC and our money, what we can still make from the exotics we have, is like 3.8 million, which is our basically our cash pool to do all the investments we need. It's quite a lot still, and we are definitely totally fine to boost up a lot of African infrastructure, which is going to produce us like 100 to 150 MC if we do it properly. In regards to the solar system, when we start scrolling out from Earth, we see that there are aliens all around us, and even more are coming from the outer planets. So shipbuilding by the aliens is increasing and commencing. Currently it's mostly corvettes and frigates and stuff like that, which are sent out to asteroids like here or here and so on. So also to Mars. They are definitely going to, well, clear up the solar system not only from my bases but also from the other factions. So far they only tried once to bombard one of my bases on Mars and the ship got destroyed because, as we checked out or saw last time, the Mars bases, basically all of them, have how much defense? 1k or 500. So depending how many layer defense arrays we have built. So for the more important ones we built 2 layer defense arrays, which is 1k firepower. For the smaller ones it's just 1, because we wanted to save a little bit of resources and money. If one of them falls, then we are just going to reclaim it and that's fine. In fact, what we should check is if, like, did anything happen to, let's say, the Mars bases overall here, so sites. No, they are still all available, but it's just a question of time until something falls. We have seen that already. Ceres, where's Ceres? Here. One base got taken out by a corvette and we reclaimed it, and now it's our base. It's really going to be very useful here. Also, if one of the other bases gets destroyed, we are also going to take them over here. So much to that. So, now back to the game. Dex is finally going to hunt a little bit of plants again, just to clean up what we can see. However, we still need to fix the loyalty of Young, which is not yet as high as it could be. However, we didn't detect any traitor in our ranks currently. Yeah, in regards to all the other stuff, we are progressing nicely to the Pegasus drive. In fact, I decided to put priority 3 in here because after this global technology there are going to be a lot of projects, so we want to get this one done as quickly as possible to then do the projects, and that means we have to probably do a lot of waiting to unlock them. Meanwhile, we can break into fusion, most likely at least. So confirm assignments and continue. Ooh, this is really useful. What a lucky chance. So we are going to take this one up also with priority 3. It's basically done in 2 days. Our science is massive now, and with a bonus of 210%, it's going to be crazy. So, oh, speed up here. Yes, Nicaragua is gone, and now you have to go to Belize, and I think that's the last one. after Costa Rica. So
Offering assistance. I will help.
there we go. And back to Griffin Autopsy for the moment. In fact, I want to check something. No, they are not in our possession, so we cannot do the space program here. But that's fine. It's totally fine for the moment. We are going to invest into America once later on in the game to invest into MC, but this can wait until later in the year when we urgently need some MC. Ethiopia has finished the space program, really good, so it can continue producing MC, and that's definitely something we want. Okay. Yeah. We don't need to invest right now, we can still do it when we start the African Union. In regards to expansion plans, I checked around after the last episode how we want to do it. So just as a short note here, Algeria has a lot of regions and still has a lot of open slots. So we are going to invest the full amount, which is 8 MC this year, and then we are going to wait for the next year to invest another 8 again, and then we are probably going to integrate it. So from all these slots which are here, at least most of them should be filled by then. Also, Ivory Coast is almost full, so we are going to do roughly the same here, but I think it's less. We have 6, 11, 14, 15. So yeah, it's less than 2 investments, 2 full investments. Therefore, this one is going to be one of the earlier ones we are going to integrate. Also, of course, we want to do the East African Federation first before we move it into the African Union. Here we, however, have to finish the space program first, and after that's done, we can buy MC. And this one already has 12 available MC, so with all the others, it's definitely going to be too much. So we are probably going to coup etat some of the provinces here and invest into a spaceflight program. I don't know how expensive that's going to be. Do we have any country under our control where we could check it? Yeah. Mozambique doesn't have one. So if we were to invest here, now costs 400 for the spaceflight program. Yeah. So pushing that through is like, no, not 150. It's like 20k. We would need to invest into spaceflight to be able to afterwards buy MC. And I'm willing to do that because, as we checked, we have like 3 million available. So doing the MC investment is decently cheap. So like, check here. Okay, we don't have enough money for. So it's like 44k for 100 points, which is for mission control. So it's like 100k per 8 mission control with a little bit of a space program on top. It's like 120k for 8 mission control currently. And a lot of states we take over can get another investment next year. So we are in no hurry in regards to Africa. And that's why we are probably going to do it. There are other countries like Egypt which already have a space program and everything is finished in regards to MC, so we are of course going to annex it as soon as possible. And Khartoum is one of the countries we are going, Sudan and Khartoum as a province is one of the countries we are going to take out first, because these ones are linking us together here. So that's roughly the agenda we are going for. Yeah, let's continue. And
Nothing of note.
oh, okay, please do it again. Yes. Our armies definitely need some repairs. Okay, good. We don't need to do another one here.
Things are cooling off.
Okay, please do it once again. And when Dex is finished, with his plant hunting here once. He's probably going to help us. Well, let's talk to the Hydras, in fact. So, do it like this. Fine. Okay, Belize is also getting... maybe we are not going to do it again, in fact. Okay, the buff for our weapons is done, and now I'm considering to do alien warships. It's only 5%, but 10k science is currently not much, especially with a 230% bonus. So, yeah, we are investing like 192 per day. In a comparison to, for example, Inter Wing Habs, we are currently only investing 100, so it's almost double the amount. And that's crazy much.
Unless you too want to be showered
Nice.
with liquid lead, make damn sure the coolant's...
Okay, so next, global technology. Good question. We could do white color automation because it has adaptive FDI modeling, which is a cost reduction. And after that we are going into fusion and the stuff I talked about. Yeah, I think we want that because there are a lot of nice bonuses here. So we are also going to push it with priority 3. As long as we don't have like 40 spare MC, Ring Habs is not going to help us a lot. Also, we need to unlock the follow-up projects after Ring Habs, which is like... I don't know how it's called, but the upgrade to the solar array, basically, which we are going to need. Rapid response teams project, yeah, we don't want to take that from them. Yeah, regards to mission, Cash, you are going to continue hunting the servant, because we still want to maybe turn him, but Dex, you are going to do a coup d'etat for me. In fact, we are going to try Sudan first. Please, thank you.
I will bring down the government. I'm here.
And Alexander, it's not needed here currently, no. Do we need something in... Yeah, in Ethiopia it can't hurt to have public campaign for the moment. So, confirm. And continue. So Costa Rica is done. So our armies in fact can go to... In fact we can go to directly to Ethiopia and just relax there and wait. Because they are not that damaged. The other ones I'm going to send home for a while.
Person of interest surveilled.
17. It's a bit high. Okay, continue.
Order is returning.
Continue.
Freedom and justice.
Nice. Continue. To change something here. The audio. Yeah, I really don't know which one is the effect of the revolution. But it's so loud in comparison to everything else. Okay, I think we got everything except for Georgetown and Wilhelmstadt, which we are not going to take care of right now. I'm not interested in doing that because we would need to first release the state again and then conquer it again. It's nothing worth it right now. Okay, you two are going to Washington and heal up for a second, and when that is done you're going to go back into action in Africa. So white collar automation is done on 17th of January. I discovered that we were missing one lab in regards to information science here. Oh no, it's 50% already, so it probably finished in between. I thought there... Yeah, whatever. Okay, cash. She was the... Yeah, she was a good one. Yeah. I'm going to take you out. So, 90%.
Tracking target. What's the up?
Dex.
Where to?
You are going to... 22%. A lot of dissatisfaction here. We're going to try it. And Alexander, you are going to take the other point which is open here. Just to take it over. And Gilbert, you are... What can you do? Do we need anything like here in regards to unrest? Yes, we need to pacify India a bit. So we're also going to do that. And continue. Nice. We have to take this project with priority. Because it's necessary for getting to the Pegasus drive. And continue.
I will help them. Offering support.
Yeah. Now we need to check it out again because I'm not 100% sure how the exact names of these ones are. So, Pegasus, please. I think there are two projects we need to do now. Yeah, Molten Core Fission Reactor 2 and Last Drive. We're waiting for these two. And then we can go into Reactor 3 and Fission Spinner. And that's okay. Perfect. Let's continue. So you're going back to Hydro Diplomacy, in fact. And scale down priority again. So continue. Oh, why did the... Why did it...
The target.
So also, okay. Very sad. Okay, heal up please.
Violence is abating.
Okay. Do it again please.
Our plot has been foiled.
Yeah. Not unexpected, I don't know what happened here. Probably the point got defended. Yeah. I think it wasn't defended before. Okay. Coil guns are done. And now we could... they definitely want the... I think these ones. So again, go into the full tech tree. And we want to work on the coil gun, so it is improved. Light coil gun batteries. Yes, there we are. What do we need to do? We need the superconductors. Yes, perfect. I had the correct memory in this case. And there we go. That's the next one.
We've got our people in place.
Okay, nice. Now we want to make sure that we are rival with... No. Let's do it from here. So, we want to be rival with Ethiopia. Perfect. Close, and we want to make sure that Ethiopia is allied with the US. Yes, perfect. And now we are just going to invest here. So we are going to sell like 10 exotics. And then we are just going to buy a spaceflight program. 28k, confirm. And then we are going to, how many can they have? 6. Direct investment. So that's 150. 72k, confirm. Done. Nice. We might want to conquer South Sudan. South Sudan here. However, it would be going into the East African Federation anyway. But we don't need to make us. This one is going to get a lot of states, which we can't fill automatically. So in fact we are going to make a coup d'etat here and then also annex it into Sudan first and then into Ethiopia. Okay. So, Dex, you are going to do exactly that. Go to South Sudan. Cash, I want you to find more people. Ooh, we have Hang Liu available, but I'm interested in... No, we already know her. We could again kill her. I assume she got protected, but... Okay. Now let's find another one. Taiwan, someone is there. And Alexander, you are in fact going to talk to the resistance because we want to improve our relations there. And continue. Nice one. Okay, resistance, how are you doing? How about some water? Yeah. 300, nice. Probably repeat and continue. Low mass orbit. Okay. They're again trying to bombard me and it's... Wait a second. Our fission reactor was destroyed. Okay. We have to fix it in a second. Yeah, let's do it afterwards. Hydro diplomacy was unlocked. What was before a crude and faltering exchange of words between ourselves and the Hydra has now become an official line of two-way communication. Establishing this proved far from easy, in part due to the lack of natural olfactory element in our own language, heightening the risk of misunderstanding or worse, an aggressive response. Surprisingly, the greater obstacle in fact proved to be an apparent indifference on the aliens' part, no matter the content of our messages. As though they considered us beneath notice despite their clear interest in Earth. Persistence has, however, proved to be a virtue, and careful financing of our overtures toward the Hydra has finally prompted a response. Okay, so if we get a communication channel to the aliens, and we update our intelligence estimate about how the aliens regard our faction with accurate information. Okay. Okay. The reception to our request has not been encouraging. Well, we could have guessed that. Our first messages to the Hydras were simply ignored. On questioning our servant contacts, we discovered that this was not unusual. The Hydras have little interest in communicating with the bulk of their subjects, and prefer to disseminate messages through a small elite of trusted servants. Such servants are naturally under the Hydra's full control. Not being members of the Hydra elite, our only recourse has been to ask our contacts in the servants to vouch for us. This has been a slow process and has strained our already tenuous relationship with the faction to the breaking point. Yeah, we are at war with them and we are basically hitting them all the time. But we have success. After a thought, a message has been sent to us stating that the Hydras will issue an official statement to our faction. However, the fact that it is described as a statement and not a dialogue is not encouraging. Okay. Continue. Research their demands. Okay. So we could continue the process here. What do we want to do? No, we don't need protection against nukes. We also don't need this technology. Weapons, lasers do more damage. Economy. We're not interested in economy currently. 50k is way too much. Colgan batteries are hull mount. Yeah, we don't need hull mount currently. Interrogation techniques. I think we don't need the compact solid core, but I don't know. We could do the exotic projects, in fact. So let's do that for the moment. And continue.
Surveillance complete.
Exodus. Okay, continue. We don't care about Exodus currently.
All people are in charge.
Okay, alien warships. Perhaps the most reassuring aspect of our early sighting of the alien craft traversing our solar system is that they operated by the same fundamental scientific principles that we had believed governed the universe. So basically they are following the same Newton, Einsteinian physics we know. Their materials and propulsion technologies were of course well beyond our capabilities, but we could at least see that these interplanetary warships were governed by Newton and Einstein and the rest. I was correct. Same as we are. Now that we have had an up-close look at one of the ships, though we see we have much to learn. The drives rely on a type of fusion using a hybrid of plasma containment techniques. Their radiators and heat sinks are amazingly efficient in the management of waste heat. In time, our people may be able to reverse engineer some aspects of the technology for our own use and derive waves to improve our combat capability against alien craft. So yeah, we did that because we want our ships to take 5% less damage from alien weapons. That's all we care about. And we got the light coil gun batteries project. Nice. That's exactly what we want. Light coil gun. There we go. So please continue here.
The situation remains chaotic.
Okay, please do it again. We need to go here. Okay, we want the molten core fission reactor because that's progressing us to the drive we are interested in. So please speed 3 here. Okay. Done. Coil cannon unlocked. We don't care. Heat sinks, please continue. The question is if we want to refit our ships to coil guns 1. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. They rivaled us now, which means they probably want to declare war. But wait a second. So relations here, rivals, Ethiopia, East African Federation, and now we have to add Sudan here. Close. So next turn we can therefore do the war
On my way to the
with
capital.
Sudan. Oh, wait a second. We can't declare war, in fact. Can't we, or? Yeah, because we don't have an army. Okay, in that case, we are not going to do it this way. In fact, we are just going to
Time to make our move.
go to Ethiopia. And we are just going to integrate it into Ethiopia here. In this case, we are also going to invest now. Yeah, no. Why can't we? Ah. Okay, ATK, mission control, go. Up to 7 now. So we are just going to annex Sudan and South Sudan into the African Union now. So Gilbert is going here and
Ready to go.
Cash. Let's discover the. Someone is in China. Go here.
We'll see what they're up to.
And Dex, what are you going to do? Let's take over the African Federation, in fact. East African Federation. Okay, and how's the situation here? Decent. Yeah, it's really looking quite well. We are already in November, so in fact we could do it just now. So we are going to sell like, let's say 20 exotics here. Sell. And we are going to invest in our most important countries here. So 100k for 8 mission control here. And how much is missing here? Yeah, we can do a full invest here. Mission control. Ah, we invested already some here this year. So only 60k. There we go. How about Siberia? Almost full. We are not going to do that manually, in fact. I think India got its knowledge investment, yes. So that's done. Sudan is done. It's not worth it to do the space program here too. So this one is fully invested. So only the US is missing. How much does it cost here? Only 539. That's fine. So 200, 100k. Go. And we are at 267 now. So with that, we can in fact push forward the ring habs to start upgrading our stations. And with that, we are going to make a cut for the moment, and I'm going to see you next time.